Hi, everybody. Lance Browning, Income Solutions Wealth Management in Tyler. Welcome to this week's audio blog. And you know what? We'll just continue to do these until skies start to look a little bit brighter. Speaking of, I saw a quote by Warren Buffett this week. Warren says, quote, "Every decade or so, dark clouds will fill the economic skies, and they will briefly rain gold. When downpours of that sort occur, reach for a bucket," end quote. So that's a good quote, I think, that applies right now for Warren Buffett. So the battle with COVID-19 rages on, and the headlines continue to get worse. The media is making a big deal out of this, shocker. The number of new cases and deaths continues to grow. Individuals and companies are hurting, with even an iconic company like the Cheesecake Factory telling landlords they won't be able to make their rent payments for April. This current situation is a human crisis, and there is no way to put a value on the lives that have been lost. However, we will get past this pandemic, as we've gotten past every other crisis, and we will see better times in the future. As Warren Buffett says, when clouds are dark, that could spell opportunity for long-term investors. We're already seeing some good news on the horizon. The number of new cases may have peaked in Spain and Italy, both the epicenter of the outbreak in Europe. Here at home, new cases may begin to slow within the next few weeks, while Seattle, one of the first major cities in the United States to have an outbreak, has reached its peak of new cases. Corporate America is seeing major breakthroughs as well, as Johnson & Johnson announced human testing on its COVID-19 treatment should start by September, and a vaccine may be ready by early next year. While we wait for containment measures to take effect and for an ultimate cure, the immediate impact on the economy has been devastating. More than 3.2 million people applied for unemployment benefits last week, while more than 5 times the previous record, while U.S. gross domestic product is expected to take a historic drive. Remember, the economy can stop by either pumping the brakes or by hitting a tree, and our economy has hit a tree. And the short and long-term impacts of this abrupt halt could be felt for a long time. The double-barreled support from the Federal Reserve and Washington's recent $2 trillion fiscal stimulus plan won't fix the root of the problem. Only doctors and scientists can do that. But it may help the economy restart more quickly once the pandemic subsides. Fed Chair Jerome Powell noted we may very well be in a recession, but this isn't a typical recession, as our economy started from a strong position. The $2 trillion CARES Act, totaling more than 9.3% of GDP, provided an additional boost. For reference, the 2008, after that crisis, fiscal stimulus plan was 5.5% of GDP, almost half, showing just how much larger this plan is than anything else we've ever seen. We see these measures and view these measures as a bridge for consumers and small businesses to help them get to the other side. And so businesses are positioned to take full advantage once the economy restarts. The combined monetary and fiscal policy action may be the catalyst to propel a historical bounce for our economy over the second half of this year. You know, World War I took more than 15 million lives, only to be followed by the Great Pandemic of 1918, which claimed another 50 million. Very few would have expected to see the boom in technological development, economic growth, and the stock market that followed during the roaring 1920s. It is always darkest right before the dawn, and our resolve and determination will once again shine through. Longer term, investors may want to consider looking for opportunities to invest in eventual market recovery, as stocks are in the zone where adding to equity exposure could be quite beneficial. Or as Warren Buffett would say, they better get their buckets ready. Please stay healthy, and please contact us if you have any questions. Lance Browning, Income Solutions Wealth Management in Tyler. Thanks a lot.